Hey everyone, Linesman Oz here, and welcome to another first look game. Today is Stario Haven Tower. This is the Steam demo with Steam Next Fest that just happened the other day. Looked through a whole bunch of demos and city builders, strategy, etc. And this was one that sort of piqued my interest. I haven't played the game. I normally do these things as a blind playthrough. But yeah, the videos and stills on Steam looked quite interesting, so I'll bring it to you guys for a look. This is the spectacle, the Skyward Haven Tower. Plan and stack each layer into a self-sustaining ecosystem. Establish vertical trade routes. Defend tower citizens. Okay. Against skyborne calamities. From humble shelters to cloud-piercing marvels, witness the revival of an ancient anti-gravity civilization. Apparently the demo is around 2 hours of gameplay. It's getting pretty positive reviews over on Steam at the moment, and it was released on the 24th of March 2025, developed by Stargate Games and published by both Stargate Games and Paleo. As I said before, it's a city builder strategy. It says time management, but let's hit the new game button and see what we get. People once believed the golden age would last forever, until the world-ending sandstorm swept across the land, bringing civilization to ruin. Only those who hid in Down City escaped the catastrophe, clinging to life. But in the prophecy, gather the 7 stars, forge the sacred statue, and calamity shall be quelled, the glory of civilization reborn. And so the first explorers set out. They vowed to build a sky-high tower towards the unreachable stars. Alright. So, I guess we can select a colour of our emblem. Sure. And we're going with this place, because obviously we've only got the one unlocked. It looks like there's some other things. Enter the storm. Alright. Normal tutorial stuff. So we can hold right mouse button to look around. This is our little tower. We're pretty much sand everywhere. A and D will move left and right. Up and down is W and S. Double click a building. To reset the camera, we push F. Okay. Alright, food supply. Strong meal, strong will. The plantation produces a sea buckthorn, nutritious and healthy. We need to build 4 dew collectors. And build 2 plantations. So a dew collector is where? Build structures. A dew collector. In the language of the towertizens, okay. The people. The words for hope and dew share the same origin. Condensed from the air, a small amount of water can be collected from the desert. So, and we've brought some resources from Down City. Here you can view the inventory for each tower layer. Buildings on the same layer can directly use these resources. So, some food and some wood and some planks, etc. So it wants us to build 4 of these, but I'm assuming... Okay. 1. I was going to say, can I build another one next to it? We need a couple of plantations, so... Assuming that has to be in a flat area, right? Just build it off the side of a building? Can. Okay. Guessing the other one needs to go here. Fairly large chunks of land. A woodcutter station can cut wood into plank, which is essential building material. Okay. We need to build a new layer. Click to select a construction plan. Okay, I needed to get rid of the other one. Okay, we can do a normal, have a courtyard, or we can have a boat. Get bonuses on each one. This is just a normal, what looks like this, I think. Takes 25 people, it costs 30 and 30. You get a bonus on this one, bonus wood and bonus sea buckthorn. This one gives bonus water. And some cactus. I might go the boat. You can see the size of it. Sure. Alright. Great projects require more manpower. Build a shelter to ensure food and tower residents will automatically join from the down city. Set the minimum number of porters to 3. Build 2 hut to increase population 6 to 8. Or 6 of 8. Wait for the population to reach 14. Okay. So we need to... How do we do the... Okay, here's the porters. We need at least 3. Keep an eye on your porters. Make sure they have a sufficient number to enable efficient cross-layer transportation. Interesting to see them moving. You see the little dudes walking around? Little people working. Okay. So as it says, we need to put some huts. I don't want to put more huts down here, actually. Especially while we're waiting. Yep, we've got some people coming in. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can build around the corner. Okay, so we need to build a research station. And dust collectors. Can build it on a corner. Yeah, part of me wants to build it up here. Part of me doesn't want to waste the level. Okay. Build a research station. How big is the dust collector? Put a dust collector down here. Okay, so it collects dust. Low stability, is that because I'm just like hanging it off the side of a building? You've got high stability. You've got low because we're further out, is that it? Yes. Okay, we'll work it out. Let's say there'll be some sort of stability stuff we can build later. Right, we need to research the sand brick. Technology? Sand brick. According to the prophet's words, the tower citizens began the construction of the Haven Tower. They fired bricks in flames and laid them like stones. The base spanned 203 bricks wide, each brick 3 times as long as it was tall. This will unlock the sand brick factory. And that will need material transported to it. Oh, there goes a little dude running, picking up from here, let's say. Running fast. He's full, I guess. Couple more. Very low on food. There are not many bricks left from the down city. You would need to gather local materials and craft more bricks. Build a sand brick factory. Put that up here, I guess. Oh no. Doesn't like. Okay, so because it's a factory, it's going to affect people. Okay, I'm going to put it there. We can look at our thing here. Efficiency 100%. We've taken wood. And what we should start seeing. Okay, we got -3 dust here. Okay. Water resources are more abundant at high elevations, so it's best to make use of them. Build 2 dew collectors on or above layer 4. The higher it's built, the more efficient it becomes. Dismantle to... Okay, so we need to build the tower higher and then dismantle a couple of these. I'll probably have to move this dust collector around. We need to get to layer 4. So let's go... What do we got here? Stone chamber. Get bonus dust and sand brick if we do that. Stone chamber. What have we got? We've got 155 faith at the moment. Not much difference. We need to get to layer 4 though, as it says. Then we need to move our water collectors up. We need some more dust collectors. Let's make a couple of them. Oh, that was too low, was it? Oh, I could put 2 there. That's cool. Twinkling in the clouds. Are those stars? Okay. Thanks. We need more people. Foods are happening. Bonuses. We've got bonus cactus and bonus water at this level, so even just moving some of these up to this level will get us a bonus. .2 water per thing. We're getting the plus 20%, but we do obviously need to get further up. Not enough people. Cool. Yeah, let's see what else we can research. Let's just do the signpost. All these people up here building. That's the problem. Don't have enough brick. There's no one making brick. This needs 2 people. And that went off for the moment. Otherwise we're going to sit forever waiting for brick. Need 80. Should probably need the 2 people working here, right? This is full. That off. You both work here. I mean, we can't turn dust collectors off forever because we're going to need the dust. Turn that on. Got more people. Those are the houses built. They're coming up. Okay. It'll take a bit. I don't know the logistics of getting people from here to here because there's no hole in the wall. Let's not worry too much about reality, right? Another food's another thing. We're producing quite well down here. We're using quite well up here too, right? So producing planks, using planks. But we've got negative on the odd sand bricks. They need them. They need them up here. There's nothing else unlocked yet. Making another sand brick factory would be smart, but I just don't have the people, I don't think, at the moment. 22 of 22. 18 of 18. Okay, research complete. We now have signposts. Cactus. It's going to cost me 10 water and 10 dust. And 30 faith. This edible cactus can grow in arid environments and is quite favoured by the tower citizens. Plantation can grow cactus. Let's do that. Even once I build this, I've got to build another level. Again. Just to get the water. And then move all this water production up. May as well move all, right? Oh, I guess then you're moving water between layers. You're relying on porters at that point. Some signposts. Yeah, that's cool. Boost porters on this layer by 100%. So if you put at least one on each layer, your delivery speed will be higher. It's pretty cool. It doesn't matter where on the layer we put it, as long as we pop it in there. So anything that has low stability is, like it says, could be a problem. Right. I may move some of these houses up here where there's some stability so they're not just hanging over. Unless there's some sort of research, as I said before, that allows like bracing. Like this thing's like hanging off the edge. Right, we're almost built that level. And then we're going to pretty much have to go straight back in and build another one. Going to need some more housing. So whether or not, as I said, it's worth me popping some houses up in here. It makes sense to do the boat one at this level because it's where it wants us to make on or above layer 4. So if we get the bonus 20%, ecological. Bonus 40%. I like that one. Should I move that across? I don't know. Do I get to move that across? Anyway, let's build huts under here. Do that. Oh. Get some more people. Need more people. Cactus plantation is available. Okay, so we've done our research. We can now build a cactus plantation. So that means we can just pop another plantation in. Like so. And then we can, once it's built, we can switch him over to making cactus and not whatever the other one was. You, I want cactus. Because we got the 20% bonus on this level, the cactus, we'll get 7.2 cactus per turn, I guess. Very nice. I'll need to put the and that dust collector back on. Need to put a signpost on each level, I reckon, just to speed it up a touch. May as well take the bonus while we can. What else is in research? It's not asking me to do anything, but glass, once a delicate gem, was later blown into precious vessels. Now serves as a building material. Unlock the glasswork. Here, and here's the structural unit. So 50 sand bricks to do this. I really think it would be smart. Again, we may get a thing telling us to do this, but try and jump ahead. I didn't know I could double hit like this, where you could build at the same time as building the layer. And then I need to deconstruct a couple of these. Probably need to move this guy. Because ideally you want the dust collecting on the same layer, so dust really should be here. So let's dismantle. Ooh, that's that bit done. It just needs these. And as I said before, it doesn't hurt to have another dust collector on this level. Or two. Do that. Just the more bricks. We're going to probably need to drop another couple of brick factories in. Wouldn't be silly to not do that. Cool. Good food, bad for water. Need these 4 to be built. These planks. We're not transporting the planks. We've got porters going. As we've got 5, we need at least 3. Part of me wants to build another one of these here, but just got the planks. I don't know, maybe the porters can't get here yet because the level's not built, which would make sense. Oh, don't do that. Okay, we got the two sandbrick factories now, so that should help us build that top level a bit quicker. Because that's what it's waiting on, is some more bricks. Speed the game up a touch. Be a lot. Alright, does this now mean that these can get planks? Yes, because this is just kicked off. Okay, so obviously, yes, it doesn't allow. There we go. Alright, using pipes to run down water is much faster than porters. Research pipe transport. Draw a glass pipe between 2 layers. No need to connect it to a building. and start transporting water downward. Okay, so research. Currently running, right? We're doing this one. So it's almost ready. But then we just can lay up this level with water. Okay, we want pipe transports here. So we need glass technology. Let's see what this large block, small, large frame. If I put 9 down here, is something that we can do? Like if I put that there, it'll help build the top level, but small frame look like. And what I'm looking for is to see whether this is something that will help us with stability, or is it just something that we can use to build on? Dusty down here. I don't know. Sure, it'll be come in handy at some point. This is kind of just for kind of just for being able to connect things together. All right, that's fine. Okay, we're getting the glass research done. Now I don't know whether I could have selected this straight up. Yeah. Fine. Continue researching glass. Probably need more water, obviously. This is now producing, we got 40 water up here. And like it says, we could probably dump off any of the previous ones if we're piping water down. Not enough people. The plank's happening here, but that's just the construction. Okay, that research is complete. Let's pop up to the next one, the pipe transport stuff. Okay, that one, what did it need? It needs glass and planks. So we do need to make a glass production facility. I mean, it's, yeah, -8 to these buildings here. Don't want to do that. And we could pop it down here, but we need to be building everything on one side of the building. Cool. You go in there. Hide in the corner. Okay. So we're now taking planks and dust and converting it to glass. Gonna need maybe another one of these guys. As I said before, we'll get the boost to the order. 44%. I don't know whether having a second research station would help, but we don't have the people for it yet. Morale's good. Don't have a disaster shelter. That's me. Don't have leisure or curiosity demand. Hasty bonus. We're getting that because we've got different types of food. Cactus here and sea buckthorn down here. Looks like you can upgrade. Need 110 spirit to upgrade. Fair enough. I think any of these. Oh, what these got? $63 and 63 to me is 126. Why? Or do they both have to have 100 and whatever it is? Okay. Research is almost done. Probably be the last thing we do for this video. We'll get the pipes and we'll do this, and then we'll probably wrap at that point. But it's a pretty nice and relaxing game so far. I'm sure there are, as you can see, there's disasters. There's all sorts of stuff. I'm sure we are gonna get problems. Structure pulling items, making it easier to throw solid items down. You can just make a wooden pipe and then just chuck stuff down. And then we have the glass pipe, which I guess we can go from here. Can I go all the way? Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm assuming I need to go between layers like this, and then I don't know if I have to continue. Let's work out what this is. Water. All right. There you go. We can now drop water down. I'm assuming, well, I assume that we can do it this way. And deliver water between layers, and as it gets produced here, it's easily delivered down here. We'll find out in a second. And we're still producing water down here, so it's not the end of the earth. But this is Stario Haven Tower. Go and check it out using the link down below if you're interested. It looks like a pretty relaxing game. Again, there's disasters. I'm sure there's probably a whole bunch of stuff later on in the game. The higher you get, I'm sure the more things can bite. But interesting looking game. Not sure if it's got a release date yet. Give me 1 second. It's saying Q3 2025. So anytime, I guess, from now onwards towards the end of the year. Yeah, go and check it out. Link down below to the demo page. Wishlisted if you are interested in picking it up later. It does help the devs. But thank you all for watching. Leave those comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye now.